Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. A sizable gain there, 9 yards as they get it back to a 3rd and 5.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Shotgun now for Wentz. Jeffrey with a catch left side. An Eagle first down. Wentz hooking up with Jeffrey. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. Looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 39. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
But there is a certainty in this game. We know that wherever he goes, he's going to draw a big-time crowd.
Throws into double coverage there, and look, that's something that he's going to have to deal with a lot in this game, I'm sure.
Yeah, they were lucky to get away with that one where it just fell incomplete, but they're going to count on him to uncover latent routes and make some difficult catches.
Wentz on target there to Jeffrey. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
No room to be had there on the first down run as he's lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. From midfield, here's Wentz. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Here's Hill on the return. 12 yards on the return that time. And that will come the offense as they take over. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs on 1st and 10, right at the 30. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
You can't block me. You can't block me. 15. You can't block me. Pick the edge. Pick the edge. Come. Fofo's the mic. Mike's folks. 61. Matchbox. Light. Jim. Hey, taller. Jim.
That's going to set him back 5 yards.
Easy. 44. Mike, 44. Hey, watch. Race Grace don't travel. Grace don't travel. 49, check 49, check 49.
It'll be a 5-yard pickup there, so from 2nd and 13, they're back to a more manageable 3rd and 8.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Yellow. All day, dog. Shift. Hey, 43. 15. High 7, let's go.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Go. 20. Come on, D. Hatchet.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Jeffrey reels it in over the middle. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. And those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, do you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win 1st down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on 1st down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating 1st downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
He's going to go for a big play downfield. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Deshaun Jackson. 55 yards as his guys are on the board first here tonight. But the game had been until that big strike.
No doubt about it. Almost felt like they were just going back and forth a little bit in the 1st quarter. But in the 2nd quarter, things ramped up a little bit. Things jumped up. And you're exactly right. Going to make a highlight film or two. We'll be watching that one later on today.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Williams. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
On 2nd down now, it's Williams. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. On 3rd down, Williams.
I apologize in advance, partner, but the beefeaters on the interior of this D-line, you just know they were licking their chops on 3rd and short. And yes, they were rewarded with a tasty dish, stuffing that one short of a 1st down.
Well, we got beefeaters licking their chops and tasty dish in one fell swoop.
I did apologize in advance, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. That line's not eating tofu. I'll tell you that much for free.
Yellow. 180. I got. Kill. 43. Check.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime.
Yellow.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half.
44, Mike, 44. Crouch in, spell. Check 99, check 99. 25, check 015.
On first down, Mahomes. And complete here to Carlos Hyde. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll make it a second down. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Mahomes now to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Mahomes now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10.
43. Remote this. Why? Who? 44. Mike, 44. Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come out here. Come get some.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now it's Mahomes again. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes.
Well, nothing takes a start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 19. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Working from the gun, Wentz. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
Go. Not today, you won't. Not today. Check.
On first down, Wentz flushed out right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
They're going to need some therapy after this. Motion. Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike. Go. Coming this way. Here we go.
Now Wentz. Bringing it in. Jackson left side. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down. The kick by Elliott is good. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Attack! Hey, check 24. Watch 24. Foco's the Mike.
Now here's Mahomes. He is going to find Hill here. 30, 20, 10, and all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 78 yards. As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field.
Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by Reggie Ragland. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Of course, they had the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
Yellow. On the water, right? On the army. On the army. Shoot. At 57. Motion. 44.
Now they'll toss it out right to Williams. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
I have to think a major focus at the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Yellow. Drop deep, drop deep. At 57. Exit.
On 2nd and 9, Mahomes firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, Couldn't even find his outlet, man, because of the coverage. It's way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
So third down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first.
Check safety, check safety.
Yellow, yellow.
Delta.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. He's got his man. That's Hardman. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the first.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
All right, T, let's go. All right, T. Shit. 15. Shit.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
On second and 11 now. Mahomes. And it's caught. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
They come out here in the eye.
Let's 15. Let's go, defense. All right, here we go.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Second and goal at the 5-yard line.
Back at the 5-yard line now, second and goal.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Good shot, baby. That's a baby shot.
43.
Check the backer. Check the backer. Switch.
And the play clock about to expire. Andy Reid notices it and takes a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for second and goal.
Slam. Hey, check 24. Check 24.
15. Yellow.
So that one will be accepted. Can't afford another delay here as they come up again on second and goal. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. His favorite target, Travis Kelce, the intended receiver. But now it's third and goal.
I know that interception was dropped, and it would have been their third of the game, and I will guarantee you, in the huddle, on the bench, all the defensive guys have been talking about is, we've got this guy right where we want him. Who's going to get the next one? It almost becomes a challenge, and they missed a golden opportunity.
6 plays got him down here. This is play number 7, third and goal.
You ain't doing nothing. Hey, 43, 15.
Undercrush. Slam, slam, slam.
They'll try to run it in. It's Williams. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. So on 4th down, Mahomes off. Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. Butker's kick here is good. And that will knot us up at 10. They had it 1st and goal, 3 attempts, couldn't get it in, so they settle for 3.
Yeah, the field tends to shrink a little bit the closer you get to the goal line, doesn't it? It doesn't sound right. It sounds a little counterintuitive. But you run out of space to run the deep routes, so they can just sit on the shorter stuff if you're going to throw it. If you want to run it, there's just not as much space. You end up having to take 3 there.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. We're back now in KC. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll go again with Sanders. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. A 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right. You look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game. Flush to his right. And this is going to be intercepted. Darren Lee picks it, and he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Yellow, yellow. Hey, 15.
Check 3, check 3. Hey, alert 3, alert 3.
Hey, 15.
They'll run on 1st down. Williams fights him off. And able to work his way down to the 16. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the
Attack. Hey, Ripley.
Hey, switch gears.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Williams. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Kill.
They'll run it with Williams. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. On 2nd and goal, standing alone in the backfield is Williams.
Give me that ball, defense. Give me that ball. Hey, Ripley.
Check nickel.
They get it to him running left. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes it a 17-10 score. after the touchdown. Here's Butker on to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
That's it, baby. We go, run.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well,
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Emmanuel Ogbah bringing the pressure yet again. That's his third sack here tonight. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. What a great sequence by this defense so far. They've given him nowhere to go with the football.
And they just have to make it stand up one more time because it appears that they've got their number. Can they not have a slip up here and allow the touchdown?
Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on fourth down. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
Check 59, Mike.
Wentz going to go on fourth down. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Frank Clark. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
Yellow. On the blue lane. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball.
Now Carlos Hyde in the game. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.